Hey LinkedIn, I was talking to my sales team this morning. I just want to share this thought to anybody doing sales, certainly in B2B. We do a lot of B2B sales, and I was just thinking about, I was putting myself in the shoes of the buyer, and I was saying, you know what makes sales so easy is, just don't be lazy. And I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean cancel or get rid of all laziness. And I was talking about we're in the middle of sort of renewing a lease here for our building, and I was saying, we were just using an analogy, and I was just saying, be incredible would be the salesperson who, if there was a suite, an office in this area that we're looking at going to, and if the person shared the office, right? Mocked up the office, had Richter signs, had kind of mocked it up, had their designer go and create it, kind of mock up what it might look like, where the furniture is, have the signs, different things like that. Say, hey, I have this office that came on the market. It's comparable size, and I've already pre-negotiated the square footage and different things like this. This is what the actual payment is, and here's kind of what it might look like with your office and your furniture and your mock-up. I've got that all sort of have my designer just go ahead and do it. Here's a one-page deck or a two-pager deck that you can take a look at. And by the way, mapped out the trail from the route, the traffic route. It's comparable to where you're at now. Here's from this office, and here's the trail you would take going home. Take you about 22 minutes to get home. And it just having that pre-mapped out and just like thinking about everything in the experience, because you want to make it easy for your customer. You want to make it so easy that they're like, this is a no-brainer. I'm in. And one of the reasons why sales is difficult, any sales, B2B sales, any sale, is because you're not doing enough heavy lifting. You're not doing enough work. You're being a little bit lazy. You're just trying to get a contract signed or get a thing signed. And what I would encourage you to do is be imaginative, look at it a little bit more and try and take more responsibility for it, and try and put yourself in the shoes of the buyer and think, what else can I do to make their life easier? What else can I do to make the decision easy for them? And the truth is, very few people do that. Right? Very few people follow up at the level or even take the time. They just go, oh, can you sign my thing? Can you sign my thing? Do you see the demo? Whatever. And the reality is, this is one of the reasons why you need all the content, you need all the assets, you need all the decks, because what you're really trying to do is you're trying to make understanding and confidence simple. You're trying to make them automatic. And if you do the work and you invest in the customer, sales would become easy. It's hard because you're simply not doing enough, and you're not doing enough to win them over. You're not doing enough to make the decision for them simple. So think about that. Come up with ideas and kind of think about how can you make the customer's life simple? How can you make the decision simple?